It is insane to think how nasty some people can be. And I think I've spoken on this before, but just because you might be in a financial situation, you might not have a lot of money. There's a lot of people around the country that are suffering. I totally get that if you're just in financial straits. But just because you might have some financial difficulties does not mean you have to live nasty. It doesn't mean that you have to collect animals, and it doesn't mean that you have to inflict child abuse, right? So before we get into the story, I have to give you a disclaimer. It's a really short story, but I wanted to talk about this because thank y'all for sending it to my email. Email's right there at the bottom. Crazy story. I've done a number of these, and y'all just will not believe how nasty some people can get. Here we go. Some viewers may find the following content offensive and controversial. The information in this video comes from multiple sources, including court records, official police charges, news web articles, and interviews. This video commentary also contains my personal opinions about the facts of this story. The point is to use this story as a cautionary tale in hopes of preventing tragedies like these to children going forward. Viewer discretion is advised. That is your official disclaimer. So the source that I'm going to be using today, make sure my mic is on. The source I'm going to be using today is people.com, so thank you for the article. A couple in South Carolina has been arrested after police allegedly discovered their baby. So this story has to do with babies. I'm not just talking about just nasty homes just for the hell of it or just adult people being nasty. Because I promise y'all this. I'm not one of those PETA people who really just, an advocate for animals. I'm an advocate for children. That's what the AFC stands for, advocates for children, not advocates for animals. I love animals, don't like to see animals abused, but if this only had to do with these two people and animals, I probably wouldn't be talking about it. I'm just being real. They discovered that their baby was being raised among 40 unkept animals. Not one, not two, not three, not 20, not 30, 40 animals. What the hell is wrong with people? I could see maybe getting 2 or 3, maybe 4 or 5, and that getting in a ridiculous situation. It's hard to take care of 1 or 2 animals, 1 or 2 dogs. 40 though? Where do you start to feel sorry for people who acquire and take animals against their will, by the way, and you end up with 40 animals that are just destroying this house? Could y'all imagine what that smells like? This includes animal waste, and they had a goat. That is about as country bumpkin as you could possibly get. Here's the caveat with the goat. The goat was dead and it was decomposing in the house. How effing nasty can you get? Yes, a dead animal decomposing. Yeah, y'all heard that right. Anyway, on Monday, May the 19th, police responded to concerns from the Department of Social Services that parents Kayla Renard and Nicholas Foley had their 8-month-old baby. How do you even have sex in a house that smells like a pigsty? What makes you even get aroused? These people are freaking disgusting. Oof, make me sick to my stomach. They had their 8-month-old baby, infant baby, living in an unsafe environment. That is to put it kindly. This place is, what do they call it? It is squalor. According to Honey Path Police Department news release shared on Facebook. Honea. I know that ain't probably how I pronounce it. I don't really give a crap. Anyway, the infant was then placed with a relative after police uncovered severe and unsafe and unsanitary conditions in the home. Officers found the residence infested with numerous animals, including, are y'all ready for this? Raccoons, rabbits, dogs, cats, chickens, and deceased dead animals. I know that was redundant. Deceased animals. Animal feces and waste are throughout the residence. I'm sure y'all could understand that. Police added, in my 30 plus years of service, I have never encountered such a horrific situation involving unsanitary conditions and such a large number of animals. The police didn't disclose how many dead animals, even though they did talk about a dead goat, right? They didn't discuss or disclose how many dead animals were found inside the home, but they said a rotting goat was located in the bathroom. Oh my God. Wow. How do you even, I don't even understand how you even get to this point. I will take a pause for that. You say you just donated by way of Venmo, and I do see it. And I'm going to read your message. Thank you, Nora. Nora said, I'm supporting your channel and would like to appreciate you for all that you do. So if you're listening, thank you very much. So I appreciate that. It's from Nora. And we also have a couple more cash apps that came in. So let me say thank you to our friends. Let me say thank you to Rochella. Rochella, if you're listening, thank you very much. To Deborah Dorr, if you're listening, thank you very much. To Selena, I think Selena is right there in the chat. Said, what was your message? Said, thank you for your continual fight for our babies. So Selena, if you're listening, thank you very much. And Ash and Emmy said they are ready for tonight. We are just getting this thing started. So if y'all are listening, we are on a roll. So if y'all want to keep donating, please continue to show support. We are grateful, grateful, grateful for that. All right. Let's keep going. They found this dead goat. Like, that don't even sound right. In a bathtub. Hashtag, can we get a hashtag not another bathtub story? Because I think this counts too. They contacted Dr. Kim Sanders from PAWS, from PAWS, for assistance due to the alarming situation. The child is okay. So this is partially a positive story, but you could only imagine the condition that this baby was probably left in if they leave their house like this, right? The child was in pretty good condition for the unsanitary conditions of the house. So there you go. And that's according to Chief Christopher Miller. Kayla Renard and Nicholas Foley were charged with unlawful conduct toward a child and ill treatment of animals and violations of town ordinances. Miller told Fox Carolina that the parents didn't demonstrate any emotion when they were arrested, because I'm pretty sure they don't have very many blood. What do they call that? Brain cells. Sitting there calm and really no emotion, no facial expressions, Miller said, according to Fox Carolina. Do y'all want to see the arrest video? Because I think I have that. It's pretty short, but I'll show it to you if y'all want to see it. You would think they'd be a little upset that someone was taking their 8-month-old baby, that the police were there and discovered the horrific conditions of the house. You would think that they would have to know that they were in trouble. Renard and Foley were both given $10,000 surety bonds, according to the outlet. Foley posted bond on Tuesday, so I guess they have some level of money. $10,000 equivocates to what, about $1,000 in cash bond, if I'm not mistaken, if you do it through a bail bondsman. Dr. Kim Sanders, the director for Anderson County PAWS, shared with People that there were 41 live animals found in the home. There were 25 dogs. When I read this, this don't even sound real, does it? 25 dogs, 3 cats, 5 raccoons, 6 chickens, and 2 rabbits, which were removed by the organization. 6 deceased animals were also found on the property, so they released the information, including a dead baby goat found in a Tupperware bin in the kitchen. What the hell? What the hell? A dead baby goat? That just what? Not a farm or a shelter. Ah, God. In the bathroom. Sanders shared that the animals were severely dehydrated, covered in feces, and the majority of them were extremely emaciated. Calling the smell in the home overwhelming, the pause representative added that the ammonia level burned their eyes. It burned their eyes. The home was unfit for any living creature, let alone an 8-month-old baby girl. All of the animals are undergoing medical care and are expected to recover at this time. The emotional trauma they sustained will be a bigger challenge to overcome. People has reached out to the Honey Police Department for updates on the situation. So the only thing we'll probably update is just however much time they get in jail, which it doesn't sound like it's going to be that much. But you can't fix stupid. And people like this, what is our good hashtag? Hashtag TTO, hashtag TTT. People like this should not have reproductive organs. They do not deserve testicles. They do not deserve ovaries. They should be taken from them, which is what TTO and TTT means. Let me give you guys the fair usage, and then we'll take a look at the arrest video. Here we go.
Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
Whoever that is that said that they're going to have to tear the house down, I agree. Like, I don't think a house like that can be saved. It needs to be demolished. Like, it don't matter whether you own it or not. That's just, it's just deep-seated filth and nastiness that is seeped in everything, in the walls and the floors and the ceilings. Just, you can't save a house like that. If y'all would, do me a favor and share this story and make it go viral. We love to see that these stories go viral. We love to see people share these things so that you can know what's going on and what people are really doing to kids out here, right? Let's get it. Please hit that thumbs up if y'all are watching.
New tonight in Honey Path, where police found...
And sorry if y'all were eating. I am no longer hungry. I was hungry tonight, but I think I'm going to just go to bed and I'm going to just throw it to the wind. I'd just rather not. Anyway, let's go.
New tonight in Honey Path, where police found an infant living in a house with dozens of animals, both dead and alive.
The baby's parents are right here on your screen. Kayla Renard and Nicholas Foley, they're both charged with unlawful conduct toward a child and multiple counts of ill treatment of animals. Fox Carolina's Brooklyn Cromer is bringing us an update from the police chief who says this is one of the worst scenes he's ever seen.
Behind me is the home where police found the 8-month-old baby. You can see crime scene tape is still surrounding the house after police responding to a welfare check found a decomposing goat and more than 3 dozen animals living inside.
There's no rhyme or reason. I mean, it's just poor parenting. That's all I can think of. That's not normal, that's for sure.
Honey Path Police Chief Chris Miller, a former homicide investigator, calls this case one of the worst he's encountered in the 3 decades he's worked in law enforcement.
It was just one of the most horrific scenes that I've ever been a part of in 30 years.
Concerns about an infant's safety led officers to this home on Shirley Avenue. The Department of Social Services requested Honey Path Police Department's help with a welfare check.
Once my officers went inside, they discovered just piles of trash, animal feces. There were several different types of animals running around. There was raccoons, chickens, cats, dogs.
Then they opened the door to something even more unnerving.
There was a dead goat in the bathtub.
That just so sad. Like I'm sorry, it's not funny, but it's just like, good Lord. It don't even sound real. It was cats, chickens, dogs, raccoons, rabbits, rats, roaches, butterflies. Like, what the fuck? Like, he's looking like he don't even know what to say. I'm sorry, that's funny to me. I'm sorry.
Help with a welfare check.
Once my officers went inside, they discovered just piles of trash, animal feces. There were several different types of animals running around. There was raccoons, chickens, cats, dogs.
Then they opened the door.
He's just like, really?
To something even more unnerving.
There was a dead goat in the bathtub in the bathroom that had been there decomposing for several days. And having an 8-month-old living in that, it just was horrific.
Officers captured these photos inside the home. Animals roaming freely alongside others confined in cages. Anderson County Paws helped remove them, and the shelter is now providing care and treatment. Chief Miller says the parents' lack of emotion stood out most.
You would think that they'd be a little upset that someone was taking their 8-month-old baby, and you would think that they had to know that they're in trouble.
The chief says the baby is doing well and has been placed with a relative. The child's parents were each issued a $10,000 bond. Reporting in Honeypath, Brooklyn Cromer, Fox Carolina News.
Thanks, Catherine. Well, we are following some breaking news out of Anderson County. 2 people in Honeypath are now charged after an infant was found living with dead animals. Kayla Renard and Nicholas Foley are both charged with unlawful conduct towards a child and ill treatment of animals. Police say they responded to Shirley Avenue after being asked by DSS because they had concerns about the unsafe environment for an 8-month-old. Well, officers found the place infested with numerous animals, both alive and dead. More than 40 animals were safely removed from that property.
They had numerous animals, including alive and dead animals. Like that don't even sound real. What's up, Tommy Ty? Playing with the boys today. Hot day in Sendai. What up?
The infant is now in the care of a relative. County magistrate tells us Foley was given a $10,000 surety bond and has posted that. Renard was also given a $10,000 bond, but is still behind bars. Now,
8-month-old baby and more than 40 animals have been removed from a home in Honeypath after officials say they were found living in filth.
Police say they discovered this after performing a welfare check on behalf of social services. We want to warn you that some of the details and images in this story are disturbing. Our Ray Arena is live in Honeypath with more on this case. Ray.
In all, officials say a total of 47 animals were found inside of that home. They included dogs, cats, rabbits, raccoons, chickens, and a dead goat inside of the kitchen. Police say 2 people are now facing charges. They say a picture,
it was very, very sad,
is worth 1,000 words.
Just the amount of feces and the ammonia was very, very difficult to breathe.
Investigators say these photos show how a baby and dozens of animals were living at a home along South Shirley.
I'm just curious, at what point do you eat? Like, do you bring food in there? Do you order Uber Eats? Do you go out to eat? I know you don't cook up in that goddamn place. How do they consume food with that smell? They're just used to it. Just gross. That is just disgusting.
Avenue.
And just seeing the animals in that condition, it was evident that they've not been out of those crates for quite some time. There were maggots crawling in the food bowls.
Honeypath police have charged Kayla Renard and Nicholas Foley with unlawful conduct towards a child and ill treatment of animals. According to jail records, their bond has been set at more than $10,000.
The child is okay. The child was in pretty good condition for the unsanitary, condition of the house.
Chief Christopher Miller says the baby has been placed in the care of a family member. The animals, meanwhile, are now recovering at Anderson County PAWS.
Some of them are 1 out of 9 for the body condition score, whereas 9 is a big, fat, obese dog. So they would not have survived much longer.
Sanders, who is no stranger to cases like this, called the conditions heartbreaking.
It hurts. I just couldn't imagine if those were my own dogs. So yeah, this one was tough, and knowing that there was an 8-month-old baby in there as well is just, I just can't comprehend.
So Ray, again, we know the child is with a family member. What about the animals that were removed? What's happening with them?
Carol, for now, they are recovering at Anderson County PAWS, but Dr. Kim Sanders says that there could be legal proceedings down the line if they are not signed over into their custody. As for the house, the police chief tells me that more than likely it will be deemed uninhabitable. Reporting live in Honeypath, Ray Reyna, WYFF News 4.
Goat in the tub. That sounds like like one of them deals where people are trying to come up with a new toy for kids. Goat in the tub. Goat in the tub. Goat in the tub. I don't know. That just sounds ridiculous. But nonetheless, I don't know how much time you give these people in jail or prison, because it's not going to make them better people. All you can really do is write them a bunch of tickets. But the whole deal with then involving the child, then at that point, that's flat out child abuse. And that can absolutely get you some prison time. So I don't know, maybe give them a couple years. But that kid never needs to see these two people ever again. And this is why I believe there's certain people, they can't get right. They won't be right. This is just who they are. They're just nasty, disgusting, stinky, filthy people that should never be allowed to have kids ever again. They can't learn from this. They cannot grow from this. You give them $1 million and they'll still be nasty, disgusting, filthy people, right? So I think people like this need to be sterilized, in my humble opinion. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Do they not deserve jail time? I mean, do you think that this type of thing can be fixed with some money, with some effort, with some love in their heart? I don't know, but let me know what you guys think about this story. AFC, y'all share it, make it go viral. Thank you. Some of y'all, I know it ruined your appetite, so I do apologize. Let's go to story number 7. Story number 7 out of 11, 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven, even back door Little Joe. Y'all ready for story number 7 or story number 2 out of part 2? To get these news videos up here, y'all do me a favor and please hit that thumbs up. Got a decent amount of people watching right now. If y'all would hit that thumbs up, continue to share it. Matter of fact, let me go in here and let me see where we stand. Oh, I didn't even show the arrest video, did I? I don't think I have that arrest video. Maybe that was somebody else. That might not have been them. The video was already playing. Stop. All right. So you could either title it story number 2 out of 6, or you could say this is 7 out of 11. Because this is a continuation from Thursday. Hit that like button. Thank you very much. Say, are they related? Kimberly said, are they related? It's like, who knows? Nora Navidad, I agree with you. There had to be, and I don't even like saying that word because I just get creeped out by that word. The Called Out Gospel Church. Let me check your channel out here. Ah, cool. Oh, you make videos. Okay, cool. How about that? Shout out to you. Called Out Gospel Church. Wow, how about that? Do you make content pretty often on your channel? If you do, I can share your channel so more people can find you. I would love to have you subscribe to the AFC. What we do here is we take a very harsh stance, just so you know. We advocate, and we advocate for children first. That is our thing. So I might seem like I'm a pretty mean person when it comes to how I describe people, but I'll just tell you, I hate anybody and everybody who hurts kids. Kids need to be protected at all costs, and we have to do that for them. That's kind of what I stand for. But yeah, shout out to you. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, if you want me to shout your channel out, just let me know. I'd be happy to post a link in there so AFC can go subscribe to you and come check you out. Just let me know. Good evening, Jay. I am back. That is Kathy. What's up, Kathy? How are you? I'm happy to have you guys back in the building. Appreciate that. But again, shout out to the Called Out Gospel Church. Shout out to you. Matter of fact, I hope you don't mind. I kind of just want to post your link. If you guys make videos, let me know if y'all make videos. I'll post your link in there. I'll post your link in there. I just want to do that. Because if you're making videos, I want people to see them. So if y'all got content, let me know. I will shout your channels out. And if you're a moderator, you definitely can post your channel in here. You already know. Y'all got the moderator status. You can post a link in there, have people subscribe. Let's see where we're at. We have 105 thumbs up. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. We have 105 thumbs up, but we got almost 200 people here. Can we get 200 thumbs up, please? I'm going to wait for 150, so we only need 45 more. Told me, Ty, where are your videos at? Are they on private? Let me see.
I'm so lost.
Let me see. I see playlists, but I don't see any videos. Do you have a different channel? Let me know if you have a different channel. You say you make videos? Oh, I make video games. Oh, okay. Tomita. Inky Bitch just bought some channel memberships. How awesome is that? Everybody, look who just got free channel memberships. It's random, so I'm going to read the names out. For Game Boy, really? Oh, we need to chat offline, man. We need to chat offline. I love Game Boy. You talk about Nintendo Game Boy. I love Game Boy games. Big fan. Big fan. I'll buy a game from you. I'd love to do that. That's pretty cool. Email me and let me know what's up. So the channel memberships that Inky Best bought, and Inky Best, if you're listening from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for doing that. That went to, randomly, it went to Kristen Lawhorn, B.H., Kenya Forever, if you're watching, Ducking Felonies, and Tina N. Tina N is in Nancy. So you guys have channel memberships, and all you got to do is just thank the person who gifted them to you, which is Inky Best. Just type Inky Best's name and just say thank you. That's all you got to do. But thank you, Inky Best. I appreciate that. It's Japanese games. Are you talking about like platform games or what? I like platform adventure games. Like, I hope it ain't like no card games or nothing like that. I can't do the card or RPGs. I can't do role playing games. Like the turn-based stuff, I can't do that either. That's too complicated for me. But if it's like a platformer, like a Mario or something like that, oh yeah, I could do that. We got 120 thumbs up. We need what? 50, 40, 30. We need 29 more people to click that thumbs up. Hello, Gail. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Anime Freak, what's up? Hey, love you and always keeping children safe because I don't play about them or elderly or anyone who hurts innocent people. Shout out to you, because that's the big one too that a lot of people don't talk about. I wonder if there are any channels that specifically, like how we specifically talk about children and advocating for kids. Do y'all know of any channels that advocate for elders? The Advocates for Elders, the AFE? I wonder if there are any channels that advocate for elders. Got Columbus in the building. Thank you. All I'm doing is just waiting on people to hit that thumbs up. We're at 119 right now. We got Massachusetts in the building. We got the Bay Area. Shout out to the Bay Area. We got 122 thumbs up. Thank you. Nashville. Thank you. Hit that thumbs up. Appreciate that. I'm a CNA and I've been thinking about making content on the abuse of elderly. Yeah, that would be interesting because I do know that there are a lot of those stories that exist. Austin, Texas. Thank you. Got Warren, Ohio. Thank you. North Carolina. North Carolina, hit that thumbs up. I shared you. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Thank you. If y'all know any true crime groups, it does a lot of good to share those links in there. So all you got to do is just copy the link to this live stream and share it in there and post it if they allow you to do that. So I appreciate that. We got Ohio. Thank you. What's up, Raven? I see you. Thank you, Allison, for rejoining us on the channel membership. I see you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Shout out to you. We got Cincy in the building. Winston-Salem, I think that's Winston-Salem. Let me not sound stupid. I think that's Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. Uh-oh, one of my pictures aren't working. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix that. Got Massachusetts. We got Boston in the building. Pictures. Which one of these pictures? Oh, I think I know which one it is. It's probably that one. Take that picture out of there. The rest of these should work. Got Cali in the building. Sacktown. Got Vegas in the building. We got Brooklyn. There's Brooklyn in the house. What up? We got MISSISSIPPI, Mississippi in the building. We got Minnesota in the building. Seattle, Washington, thank you very much. Good evening. What's up, BTYN? What city and state are you watching from? We got Cali in the building. Thank you, GAB. And thank you, GAB, for donating while we were offline. I truly appreciate that. Thank you very much. Always an honor to have you here. We got Japan in the building. That's Tomi Ta. We got Japan in the building. Got Pittsburgh. Thank you very much. Let's see where we are. We only got 126 thumbs up. Can y'all please hit that thumbs up? I'm just waiting for everybody to hit that thumbs up. Please, please. We only got 4 people to hit the thumbs up. Everybody, please stop what you're doing and please hit the thumbs up. We got Alberta, Canada in the building. Shout out to Canada. We got St. Louis in the building. We got Ohio. Thank you, thank you. What's up, Undertaker? I always love to support channels like yours, but I'm jobless and it's hard out here. My mom lost her jobs back in January. Anime Freak. Hey, look, I support that. I appreciate that. Look, here's the thing. Like don't ever worry about like what you can financially contribute because those who can, they do it. If you aren't able to, it's totally okay. I always just ask for people, whoever's watching, just hit that thumbs up and share it. That's the biggest thing that helps us quite a bit to try to get back to where we were. So hit that thumbs up and share. Hit that thumbs up and share. That doesn't cost anything. So that part we all can do together. We all can do that together. Got Bastrop, Louisiana. I think that's Louisiana. L.A. Is that Louisiana? We got Kentucky in the building. We got Philly, Harrisburg. What's up? Indianapolis in the building. What's up, Anna Bay? Let me see. Wednesday, Newton. Thank you for rejoining on channel membership. Thank you. The state of Memphis. You said the state of Memphis. Okay. I like it. What's up? What is it? Zaria or Zariah? I'm going to say Zariah Chloe. Shout out to you. The state of Memphis. Okay. I'm with that. Shout out to the state of Memphis, quote unquote. We got Florida in the building. Thank you. I'm not starting this until y'all hit that thumbs up. You've been subscribed for 10 years. Wow. I've barely been here 10 years, so you had to been subscribed when we were still doing content for Tommy and Soto Nation. So shout out to you. You've been here for a while. Monessen, PA. Shout out to you. I think I said that wrong. First time San Diego in the house. Thank you, Eleanor. Shout out to you. I see some new names in here. Some of y'all names I've never seen before. John Curley, Somerville, GA in the building. I see you. Thank you. Ashley Nemi said, if you don't have money to contribute, liking and sharing this live does so much to help this channel. Yeah, I promise you it does. It helps a lot. Thank you very much. From Anime Freak. Thank you very much. Shout out to Tommy Todd. Thank you for donating that. That is 500 yen. So I think that equivocates to about $600 in US dollars or something like that? Let me see. I still can't convert yen. I don't understand how yen works. But you donated on behalf of Anime Freak, so I think that's cool. Thank you, Tommy Ta. You've been watching since 76. I'm sure you have, Reej. I'm sure you have. We got Wolfboro, New Hampshire. Is that New Hampshire? Chicago in the building. What's up, Grand Nan? Thank you. The state of Memphis. Okay. I got you. Sacramento. Thank you, Sacramento. We got Delaware. Thank you, Megan. Aesop's Inspiration. Where you been at? The Undertaker just gifted a channel membership, and guess who it went to? Grammy Love 2. Grammy Love 2. All you got to do is thank the Undertaker. Undertaker, if you're listening, thank you very much for gifting a channel membership. That is good for 30 days. And when it expires, all y'all got to do is re-sign up. Even on the bottom tiers, $1 a month. Thank you very much. You hadn't been here in almost a year because of the deaths in the family. Well, I'm sorry about that. Definitely sorry about that, Cynthia. Always glad to have you here, though. Are y'all ready to start story number 2? Y'all hit that thumbs up, and then we'll start. So y'all notice, the more that y'all hit that thumbs up, the more people are showing up. Please hit that thumbs up. Please don't leave me hanging. The more y'all hit that thumbs up, the more people show up. According to Google, 500 yen is around 3,050 cents USD. I wonder how they do their currency though. Like yen is like I don't know. Yen is one of them weird ones. I think I don't really understand like how currency works in the different I think like British pounds. I don't understand pounds. I don't understand what is Canadian currency? What is that? You notice my absence. Most creators don't or care. Of course I care. I want you here all the time. ASAP's Inspiration. I need y'all here at every live stream, every video. Like when they say something is like 1,000,000 yen, that's like what, a couple $1,000 USD? No, I think that's about correct. Either way it go, I'm still thankful. It helps a lot, so thank you. So all I'm waiting on. Let's see where we're at. All right, we got 200 people here. Give me 3 more thumbs up and we'll go ahead and start. Lights Rage said, I'm here if YouTube considers it fair to actually, give me the notification. They're not giving anybody. If you notice the amount of subscribers we have, how many notifications do you think are actually going out to people? It's crazy. It's like you might as well just say none of our subs are getting notified at all. Nobody's getting notifications, so I don't know what's going on. How many notifications do you think are actually going out? Two more people. Please hit the thumbs up. 2 more. Come on, 2 more. If you're watching, please hit that thumbs up. Two more people. Please. We're at 148. Why are we stuck at 148? We got 55 extra people here that have not clicked anything. Even if you're watching from a TV or a tablet, you can press the up button and then you will see the little slot, and you can press the up button again, press over twice, and you can press the middle button and hit the thumbs up. Please do that. Even if you're watching from a TV, you can hit the thumbs up. You can press the up button and then you will see the... This is crazy. We're waiting on one thumb up. I'm not doing this. Let's go ahead and... It's frustrating. We can't even get people to hit the thumbs up. It's frustrating. Anyway. I think we got some justice with this story, because at the time when it came out, I was really wondering how these people were going to get justice, especially when you're talking about going up against doctors in a practice and being wronged in the way that they were. If you read the title, then you know what this is about. I'm not going to read it before I give my disclaimer. But this husband and wife were done so wrong in the most degrading way possible, with the birth of their first baby, their newborn baby, that did not survive. At whatever reason it was, they were just done very wrong. Let me say that. Let me give you guys the fair usage, and then we'll go from there. The disclaimer. Some viewers may find the following content offensive and controversial. The information in this video comes from multiple sources, including court records, official police charges, news web articles, and interviews. This video commentary also contains my personal opinions about the facts of this story. The point is to use this story as a cautionary tale in hopes of preventing tragedies like these to children going forward. Viewer discretion is advised. That is your official disclaimer. And I'm going to be reading this article from Fox5Atlanta.com, so thank you for the article. So Fulton County, Georgia. So if we got some people here watching from Georgia, this might be a little bit of an update for you. A Fulton County jury has awarded $2.25 million in the damages to the grieving parents of a baby. This baby was decapitated during childbirth. Decapitated during childbirth. That is a very tragic thing that happened. But the aftermath is what really put this over the top and made it even more egregious and made it worse. And this is actually my first time showing that doctor's face, that black man over there on the right-hand side. Let me see, can I back this up for a second? Which is this guy. That's the doctor. I think I got some better pictures of him in here somewhere. If that picture works, I don't know. Right here. That was, I think, the nurse that was giving birth to the child that caused the decapitation, if I'm not mistaken, because that was the only one we heard about. But this is the guy that ended up posting the pictures online, from what I understand. After ruling that a Metro Atlanta pathologist violated their privacy by posting graphic autopsy videos of the child on social media for everybody to be able to see. Like, how effing stupid can you be? Now, the verdict was reportedly handed down Wednesday following a 3-day civil trial against Dr. Jackson Gates, who was the guy you just saw on the screen, which is this damn fool. This damn fool. Dr. Jackson Gates and his company, Gates Rapid Diagnostic Laboratory of Atlanta. Black folks doing this to black folks. Ain't that something? Gates was hired by the baby's parents, Jessica Ross and Travion Taylor Sr., to perform a private autopsy after the traumatic July 2023 delivery at Southern Regional Medical Center in Riverdale. The Clayton County Medical Examiner's Office ruled the baby's death as a homicide earlier this year, that means that the people who were trying to give birth to the baby did something wrong. Ross, who was 20 at the time, went to the hospital after her water broke earlier in the day on July the 9th. According to the couple's ongoing lawsuit against the hospital and the delivery doctor, which was the black lady you saw earlier, the baby became stuck during a prolonged vaginal delivery, resulting in a rare complication known as shoulder dystocia. After several failed attempts to deliver the child vaginally, a stat cesarean section was ordered, a C-section. The baby's body and legs were delivered during the surgery, but his head was delivered vaginally. Lord have mercy. Leaving the family devastated. In the weeks following the loss, Ross and Taylor learned that Dr. Gates had shared full face images and internal organ footage of their son on Instagram. Let alone hearing. I know what a cesarean is. I ended up saying C-section. I'm like, yes, C-section. Yes, of course, right? Appreciate that. Let alone this already being tragic as it is. This man thought that the best thing to do was to share full-faced images and internal organ footage, not on his private website that requires a login. Even if it didn't require a login, it'd probably be better to post it on his website. At least that's lesser likely for the public to just be able to just see it. This MFer posted it on Instagram for the world to see, Craig, for the world to see. And he did this without their knowledge and without their consent. And she quotes, "My baby was on Instagram. Dr. Gates posted pictures of my baby." The parents filed a lawsuit in September 2023, so this has been a while, accusing Gates of invasion of privacy, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and fraud. This is the guy that they hired to do a private autopsy, to give a very distinct description about what happened to the baby, what caused the baby's death. The complaint stated that Ross had signed a $2,500 agreement for the post-mortem examination, but had not authorized any photography or video recording. Their attorney said that Gates not only posted images, but later reposted them, even after being told how painful the exposure was for the family. So he very well could have avoided this altogether. Gates defended his actions, stating in a video on Instagram that he never disclosed patient identities and that his posts were meant for educational purposes. I don't even know how that even survived on Instagram, whether the family flagged it down or not. I don't even know how it stayed up for any level of time. Anyway, Fulton County Judge Jane Morrison sided with the family in March of 2024, and it was determined that a hearing would be held at a future date to determine how much the couple would receive for their pain and suffering. That hearing resulted this week in an award of $2 million or $2.25 million in compensatory damages and an additional $250,000, so that's where you get the 2.25 from. In punitive damages, the maximum allowed by law. So $2 million and then $250,000. While we're pleased that the jury punished Dr. Jackson Gates for his reprehensible behavior, nothing can ease the pain that the parents Jessica Ross and Travion Isaiah Taylor Sr. have experienced in losing their baby boy in such a horrific way, the attorney said. We believe that the jury sent a powerful message that doctors must always consider the feelings of their patients, and in this case, their clients. Always move with empathy. Our goal was to ensure that Gates was held accountable for his unconscionable lack of empathy. Unconscionable. I'm surprised I said that word right on the first time. Unconscionable lack of empathy and invasion of our client's privacy. We thank the jury for helping us accomplish that objective. The couple was represented by attorneys Roderick Edmond, MD, JD, and Shofatiah Watson of the Edmond firm, along with attorney Corey J. Lynch of the Office of Corey J. Lynch, LLC. What this family went through was bad as it was, but I don't know what educational purposes could serve by showing a dead baby that was decapitated by a person who may or may not have been incompetent in helping this woman give birth. I don't know what the fuck you're supposed to learn from that. But $2.25 million, $250 million, $1 billion ain't going to bring this woman's baby back. I'm sure she'd rather have her baby back. Being healthy and being in one piece. But no amount of money can ever do that. And I think at one point they were trying to just say, well, you guys are young enough, you could just have another baby. And I'm sorry, that's just not the way that life works when somebody does something wrong and helps participate in bringing forth an incident that causes death, right? You don't just bring that back. That pain stays with you forever until your life ends on this earth. So I understand what these parents are
tonight. A Fulton County jury.
Let me give you guys the fair usage and then we'll go from there.
Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
If y'all would do me a favor, and if you're watching, please hit that thumbs up and share this. We got more stories, more to talk about. Please, please, please hit that thumbs up because the thumbs up is free to hit. Please hit it. Please smash that thumbs up. And somebody in the chat said, Instagram is not an educational platform. Oh, I totally agree with you. You can say that again. Instagram is not an educational platform. That's bullcrap. Here we go. Let's get it.
Tonight, a Fulton County jury just awarded a couple whose baby was decapitated during birth more than $2 million. Atlanta News First senior reporter Patrick Quinn is live tonight from the Southern Regional Medical Center where that birth was scheduled. And Patrick, this lawsuit was not against the hospital, but on a doctor who performed the autopsy after the baby's death.
Claire, it's an important point of clarification. However, attorneys say they do have active litigation against the hospital, against Southern Regional Medical Center, and against the doctor involved in this birth. However, the litigation and the lawsuit that we're talking about right now, with that $2.25 million being awarded to this Clayton County couple, that involved a lawsuit against the pathologist, a doctor who performed an autopsy on that baby after his death.
We think justice was served.
Corey Lynch and Roderick Edmond are the lawyers of Jessica Ross and Travion Taylor, a Clayton County couple whose baby was decapitated during birth in July 2023.
A major component of this case is what happened after the devastation, after the decapitation.
After the baby's death, the couple paid Dr. Jackson Gates of Conyers $2,500 for a private autopsy. A civil lawsuit against Gates said he posted pictures and videos of that autopsy on his public Instagram without the permission of the family. At the time, Gates said he posted the images for educational purposes. But the couple's attorney said word quickly spread to Ross and Taylor about their baby's face posted online.
The amount of people that were texting them and calling them about these images being posted on social media. It was very traumatizing for them.
In a case against Gates, a Fulton County jury just awarded Ross and Taylor $2.25 million, including $250,000 in punitive damages. Hey, Dr. Gates, this is Patrick Quinn from Atlanta News First. I called up Dr. Jackson Gates today.
I closed the old Instagram.
Did that have to do with this case?
Absolutely not. I'm still posting autopsies, sir. But I'll let you chat with my attorney, okay?
I did reach out to his lawyer, Ira Livnat, who told me the verdict was disappointing, but he stressed Gates did not post the images to cause harm.
We are still fighting this case, and we're going to continue to fight.
This lawsuit was just focused on Dr. Gates' role in the incident. The couple is also suing the doctor involved in the birth and the Southern Regional Medical Center, where the incident happened. For Edmund Roderick, he believes this couple was repeatedly victimized and vowed to hold all parties accountable.
Treat everybody the same. Do not take advantage of people that you think can't defend themselves. That's the big message in this case on both levels.
And I just checked Dr. Jackson Gates. He does have active status with the Georgia Composite Medical Board. Now, maybe some heartwarming news to end this piece. We have learned today that the couple involved who lost their baby tragically, they have since had their first child, a daughter. However, they say they wish that daughter had an older brother. From Riverdale, Patrick Quinn, Atlanta News First.
Patrick, thank you. Well, new developments in a story that left so many people in shock. The parents of the baby decapitated during childbirth almost 2 years ago. Well, they've reached a settlement in one of their lawsuits. 11 Alive's Stephanie Chaynock joining us live. So, Steph, what are we learning about this settlement here?
Well, Aisha, a payout of $2.25 million has been awarded to the Metro Atlanta couple, Jessica Ross and Travion Isaiah Taylor Sr. The couple filed a lawsuit against Dr. Jackson Gates, a local pathologist hired by the couple to perform an autopsy of their baby after the child was decapitated during childbirth at Southern Regional Medical Center. The doctor, without the couple's permission, posted graphic videos of the baby on social media. In a release sent to us this morning, attorneys for the couple described Dr. Gates' Instagram post as graphic and that the couple was, quote, horrified and outraged when they discovered the doctor posted these videos without their consent. The couple filed the lawsuit in 2023, alleging invasion of privacy, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and fraud. And this verdict comes following a 3-day jury trial that concluded on Wednesday. Aisha, we also know the couple is still in litigation with the Southern Regional Medical Center over the initial tragedy they experienced in delivery.
So, Steph, let me get this straight. After the couple discovered these videos the doctor posted, the family's attorney says they issued a cease and desist letter, and then Dr. Gates deleted the videos. But then what happened?
Well, they say Dr. Gates removed the videos, but that he then reposted them again, even after he was informed of the emotional pain the couple suffered from the post he shared the first time around, Aisha.
All right, Steph, this has been such a long process. We are still thinking of that family today. Thank you for the update.
So you see how the universe works? This man, being that level of stupid, took it down. He took the videos and pictures down for a reason. And somebody in the chat earlier, I don't remember who it was, said that he wanted some clout. I couldn't imagine it being anything else, so I believe you're actually right. Like, what more could it be if it not be for clout or whatever the case is, or for attention or clout? I guess that's the same thing. But if you took it down, why would you put it back up if you felt the need to take it down? So you had to know something was wrong? I mean, like, just your moral compass, just anything. So I think that they got this right. I mean, these people are insured. They do have protections as far as when they're sued. So I don't think this is coming out of their personal money necessarily, but you know, they probably got some insurance money, and that's the money that's being paid over to this couple. But I think they're probably going to get even more money on top of this, and I think that they absolutely deserve it. My thoughts and prayers go out to them. I think that they've maintained themselves well over all of these years. It's a young couple. It's a young couple, regardless of what you think. It's wrong to sit there and tell anybody just because y'all are young, just have another one. You don't do that, especially in this world where, and I'm gonna just speak from the heart, when we have so many people who have babies and don't give a crap about them. These people wanted their child, and I feel like they were going to end up being great parents to their baby. These weren't going to be parents that neglected their kid or did anything wrong, beat their kids, spank their kids, and all of that type of stuff. Like, she has a very sweet spirit to her, this young lady right here. Like I said, I've watched this story since it come out, and that's just my opinion of her. So shout out to the mom. I think her and the biological father deserve everything that they're going to get as far as a reward. And I just pray for them going forward that this doesn't taint their heart as far as what these people did. Because we can forgive people. I know it's the right and honorable thing to do, to forgive. We don't have to forget, and you don't ever have to use these people again for services ever again. But again, I think that's all that could be done here. So RIP to that lost baby, and shout out to them on the new child that they have now. So thank you guys so much for listening to this. It's probably going to be a conclusion of this story, but we'll probably find out that they're going to get some more money, so we're probably not going to report this again. So again, thank you guys so much for following this saga, okay? Thank you.